The Thannhauser collection of the Guggenheim Museum in New York includes some 70 artworks overall, 50 of which are on view now at the Palazzo Reale. And this collection first arrived on the walls of the Guggenheim in the 1960s as a gift from our patron Justin K. Thannhauser. I think at the Guggenheim, Thannhauser felt that this gift would make a difference. The Guggenheim collection up to that point was largely premised on abstraction and largely 20th century objects. So our founder, Solomon R. Guggenheim, had begun collecting in the late 1920s artists like Vasily Kandinsky, Marc Chagall, and Robert Delaunay and others. He was not collecting Edward Manet or Vincent van Gogh. And so with the Thannhauser collection, we were able to expand our holdings to broaden them into the late 19th century. And the Guggenheim did dedicate a gallery to the Thannhauser collection. And so today in New York, visitors can come and spend time with these holdings. The exhibition at Palazzo Reale is organized more or less chronologically, so we start with the earliest works in the collection, those works by Manet and Renoir, Cézanne and others, and then we move through the late 19th century into the 20th century. So a visitor can have different access points. You can come and see nearly 100 years of art history by 20 artists on view. Or one can come and I hope get to know more of that story of the patrons behind the collection of the Thannhauser family and their galleries. And so as you move through the exhibition, you get stories about the objects that they collected, about the exhibitions that they mounted, and I hope by the end have something of a sense of that rich story. And so there's these different ways of spending time with the exhibition. The exhibition includes some sensational works from the Guggenheim's collection. Among the masterworks are La Moulante Galette from Picasso in 1900. And at this moment, the artist is just 19 years old, and he's arrived in Paris for the World's Fair, and it's one of the first paintings that he executes in Paris. So it's undoubtedly one of the highlights of the exhibition. We also have an 1889 Van Gogh painting, Mountains at Saint-Remy, that I hope one will spend time with and see this really exuberant brushwork and this masterful painting. Another great highlight of the exhibition for me is our large Manet painting, Woman in Striped Dress. And this painting was restored right before the exhibition tour so that we are in many ways seeing it as we haven't seen it since the 19th century because of this non-original yellowing varnish layer that has been removed from the painting. So as one moves through the show, there's surprises at every turn, some little gems and some really major canvases.